Hey there. So continuing with WIPS, Foes, Oldies, and Goodies, I thought I would show some more of my old stuff that I've made. I already showed some of the plastic canvas stuff that I made years ago, and these are some other things, plastic canvas things that I made years ago. And they are, I refer to them as scissor sleeves. So these right here, these are very old, and the reason, the reason why I decided to make these was because these particular scissors that I spent $12 on, which is expensive for me, they have a bad habit. No matter how much I tighten them, they always sling open. And it drives me crazy. They just sling open. And I've tried tightening them, but that doesn't work. So I made a sleeve to put them in so that they wouldn't sling open. And I made a few of them. So I've got another one right here, and I keep needles in there, my tapestry needles, and some stitch markers. These are the scissors that I keep upstairs. And then this one is very old. Well, they are all old, but this is the one I used the most, and I finally had to quit using it because it was just, I've used it so much that it's actually cracked and dirty and gross now because I carried it around with me all the time. I put my needles in there, and these scissors are worthless. And I have another one here, got a needle in here, some stitch markers. This is just to show, I usually have another pair of scissors that I keep in here. But, you know, pencil, pins, crochet hooks, whatever. And then, gosh darn it, my nose won't quit itching. Another one, there's a needle in there, some stitch markers. And these were my grandmother's scissors. She used to work in an embroidery shop in Kansas City. And she would do stuff like bowling shirts, you know, do the embroidery work on bowling shirts. That was her job. So that is that. I was actually at one time thinking about making a whole bunch of these and putting them on Etsy, but I didn't think that they would really sell. I wasn't really sure. And I just never did it. So anyway, that is those. And then other thing that I wanted to show that I've made a lot of, and these are, I'm going to just give you a warning, these are dirty because I've used them so much and I haven't washed them. They need washed. And these are like bottle cozies, mostly for mason jars because that's what I use a lot. So this right here, I should have made some of them taller, but the idea was to go on like the short mason jars. See, it would fit a short one better. So yeah, this is just like to catch the, you know, the sweat from the bottle. Here's another one. These are made with just cotton yarn. And then a smaller base bottle. Just a second. Whew. One of these times this thing's going to fly up and smack me in the face. This one that I'm trying to put on here, I think was meant, I had it on a, one of the real small, like, jelly jar type of mason jars. So yeah, that one's not going to fit. This one will fit better. There we go. Okay. So there's another one. Yeah, I like to use these outside, you know, because when you're outside and it's hot and it sweats, the bottle sweats, so yeah. I really wish that I had one of my smaller bottles up here. Maybe I can just use a can. And hopefully not spill it all over me. I got a can in there. Alright, I'm going to take that out of there. Let's see. And then here was another one that I really, really liked a lot. And what I liked about this one, I had one of the Pioneer Woman mason jar lids. And I don't know if anyone knows it. It was one with the purple and orange flowers. And it was one of the big lids. So I made this cozy to match it. I still have the lid in the other room. Yeah, this is a drawstring. I think I already showed this one. Maybe not. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of those. I have no idea. I think what I'm going to use this for, this is a keto collagen container, and I want to spend more time outside, and so I thought that I would use this along with my cozies to keep my bottle in outside. It'll keep it cooler and keep it from sweating all over the place, and you know, nifty handle. So silly idea, but it'll work for me. Oh, I do have a smaller jar. I don't think that'll fit either. Nope, I need one of the jelly jars. I didn't bring one of those up down here with me. I have jelly jars. You know, the small, like 2 or 4 ounce jars, whatever size they are. So these are my favorite jars, these particular ones right here. So I guess that is it for right now. As far as I showed the whip of the towel that I am making, the big whatever towel, just using up a lot of the cotton yarns. So this is what I've got so far. Just throwing whatever's left over, just putting it on there. Don't care what colors, don't care if they match, don't care. And I really, really like it. So, hoping to get quite a bit done on that today. Actually quite a bit compared to what I showed yesterday. So, alright, that is my whips and foes for now. And I'll be back. I think I got a couple more things to show. I'll see you in a little bit. So this is finally done. And I know as far as size and shape, it looks kind of weird. But when I take a nap, I usually just sit in my desk chair with my feet propped up on the end of the bed. And then I cover up with this. So I'm finally done with it. Took a while. But I kept having, I kept putting it down, coming back to it. So, yeah, finally done. I think I have one string that I need to sew in, and that's that one right there. So, yeah, that's why it's funny shaped, because I just wanted to use up that yarn in a blanket. I probably could have made it less long. I know it's just a kind of a weird shape. It probably would fit a twin bed, but I just use it to cover up with when I take a nap, because I get really cold when I take a nap. So yeah, that's it. That's my faux. So I will see you in the next clip. So here's a few things that I made years ago. I don't even remember why I have two of these tissue box covers, but this was a whole set at one time, and I made like 2 or 3 sets of them for different people. And it's called the Apple Ensemble, and it included placemats and a trivet, napkin rings, these coasters, and these tissue box covers. This was just stuck in there. I made that years ago with little pieces of wood and just painted it. So anyway, I used to do plastic canvas stuff all the time. I mean, I've been crocheting for 45, 46 years, but before I got serious about crocheting, doing plastic canvas used to be my jam. I mean, this is what I did in high school, and I have so many projects that I did. I made magazine holders and all kinds of tissue box covers, notebook covers. I made a Noah's Ark tissue box cover. I wish I had pictures of all this stuff. And all of my I have stacks of plastic canvas books and magazines that are in storage, have been in storage since I moved back in with my parents. But yeah, I used to do this all the time. I mean, I made so many things out of plastic canvas. I made a tissue box cover that looked like a haunted house. It was really cool. And then one of the other things that I made, not plastic canvas, but crocheting, is this cowl that I've been wearing for the past 2 or 3 years now. It matches my coat. It's the same kind of green as my coat. And I guess that is really it for right now. I was also going to give you an update on my current WIP. The towel that I was working on yesterday and the day before. I was going to show you my progress on that, so just a second. So this is what I've gotten done so far on my towel. Just a second, let me get it stretched out here. So yeah, this is the towel that I'm working on. I've gotten quite a bit done. It's gonna be big. Alrighty then. Here is one of my faux, one of my finished objects. It is an infinity scarf. And I used Lion Brand's Shawl in a Ball. I don't remember what the color is. And I don't even know if this is doing it any justice at all, putting it on this mannequin. But that is what it looks like. So yeah, that is an infinity scarf. So this is a rectangular wrap or shawl that I just got finished with last week. And this is the feathers and fans stitch. I am not the greatest at styling these cowls and shawls and stuff, so sorry about that. So I thought I would end this with my final WIP for now. And I'd say from the last time I showed it, I've gotten quite a bit done. It's quite a bit wider now than it was last time. So I'm excited to get it done, but I'm a long ways off from that. Long way. Because this is going to fit at least, I'd say, a queen size bed. And it's going to at least drape on the sides. Well, it's only going to drape a little bit on the sides. I want it to drape on the end too. So anyway, that is it for my WIPS, faux, oldies, and goodies. This is part 2. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.